everybody, Kelly Strike here. I have got a lot going on today, and I'm really, really, really excited to show you everything. I love it. I have my air fryer here, my cooking blender here, and in a minute I'm going to get out my ice cream maker, and I'm going to show you some really awesome tips and tricks today. I'm going to make like 3 or 4 different things. Maybe, I don't know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things actually, because I'm going to make, let's see, peanut butter, chicken jerky, sweet potato treats, a kale raspberry smoothie, and cannoli ice cream. So if you got it in you to hang out and watch everything, then please do. But I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by how fast you can do everything with these amazing gadgets. So first things first, let's talk about this cooking blender. I have heated puree, soup function, you can make jam, you can make any kind of sauce, heated wash, grind, smoothie, alternate milk. Hi. You can do alternate milk like almond milk, cashew milk, whatever. There's a smoothie attachment, or you can do a smoothie right in here, okay? The best part is, I think the best part is when you're done with everything, you just do a heated wash cycle and it washes itself. So first things first, I think let's do some peanut butter. I'm going to show you how to do some peanut butter. First of all, you guys, peanut butter it can be dangerous. It has a fungus that can kill you. And if you don't keep it in the fridge or get natural peanut butter, it is possible that you can get a fungus that can make you really sick or even kill you. So the best peanuts to get are called Valencia organic peanuts, and those do not have any fungus or pesticides, or it has the least amount, okay? So I'm going to dump these in here. And these are just from Aldi's, though, just for demonstration, dry roasted peanuts with sea salt. They're good. I like them. And why not get something at Aldi's if you can? So here's what all we got to do. This is so easy, you guys. All we got to do is dump the peanuts in there and then hit grind. We're going to switch her over to grind. I make soup. Like, my favorite thing to make in this is like heated like cauliflower soup. It is so good. So I'm on the grind function, and then you just hit go. And as it starts to grind, you'll have to push the peanuts down. my peanut butter is done. Let's check it out. Amazing. It's just fresh peanut butter. Can't beat it. So let's get that into its own container. You gotta have this spatula. If you have a Vitamix, I don't care what you have. If you have any kind of blender and you don't have this spatula, you gotta get it. It's made for the cooking blender, but it'll work for any blender. And it just reaches down in there and gets in all the cracks and is long and can spatula and scrape the entire sides of the blender at once. Here's that. So like when I do my heated wash, I'm probably, well, I guess not. I shouldn't do that. I was going to just leave I was going to leave this in there when I do my heated wash, but I think I won't. Because it might be a bad idea. I'll try that off camera. So there's my peanut butter. It tastes really good. You guys love, fresh stuff. That's where it's at, right? And like I said, if you get those organic Valencia peanuts, which I'm sure you can get on Amazon or like at a health food store, you'll be putting the least amount of pesticides and toxins and fungus in your body when you eat peanut butter. Peanut butter is actually kind of dangerous. It's odd, but it is. So yum. Pretty stoked. Now I got a whole bunch of fresh peanut butter, so I guess I'm just going to eat like celery and all that, okay? Yum. It's time for celery. That is really freaking good. So let me put that away. I am running out of room, as you can tell. Let me get I'm going to rinse my blender out, and I'm going to put it on heated wash to show you guys everything, okay? So I added some water to my blender, added a drop of salt. I'm going to put it on heated wash mode. And you'll get to see how fabulous it is for even cleaning itself off. Ooh, I just thought of a good peanut butter ice cream. Hey. Damn. Okay, so that will be all set for peanut butter or for my cannoli ice cream that I'm going to make. Can't wait. So let's do the heated wash mode. We're on heated wash. Ready? Boom. Now she washes herself. Pretty cool. So let's get started with some chicken and sweet potato treats. First of all, I am going to, where's my sweet potato? Where'd she go? She's over here. I am going to use my Rapid Prep mandolin to make some pretty awesome jerky treat or sweet potato treat slices for my dogs because they actually really love them. They'll eat raw sweet potatoes, but I bought sweet potato treats from the store one time, and they were like $5 for a small bag. And I'm like, how many? That's probably one sweet potato in there. I'm going to make my own. So here we are. We're going to make our own. Okay, so here's the Rapid Prep mandolin, you guys. Check that out. Yes, I just crushed some nuts, Katie. You're funny. But it's very, it works good and it makes it nice and creamy consistency. So anyway, I got my Rapid Prep mandolin here. I'm just going to assemble it real quick. My cap wasn't on the blender tight. Not let that happen to you. That was pretty funny. See how that is? There we go. I'll wait for that to quit. That's like what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna do slices real thin. So I'll dial that up. It's already on slices, and I'm gonna do number 1 slices. Okay, so you just dial it in. Thank God that's done. That's loud. But my blender's clean already, so that's good. Okay, so I'm just finishing up my sweet potato. Just like that. All done. Here's my sweet potato. Okay. So all I'm gonna do with that is just layer it on a tray because my air fryer dehydrates. Does your air fryer dehydrate? Because this one does. I'm just gonna layer it on there like so. And I'm gonna put this on top because I'm gonna put the chicken on the bottom. Yes, I'm making chicken jerky and sweet potato treats at the same time. And I'll have enough sweet potatoes to do a few cycles. But pretty awesome that you can make your own stuff because it's like you go to the store and you buy these treats for your dogs and they're really expensive. And you can get a bag of organic sweet potatoes with like 6 potatoes in it for $3 or $4. So why not make your own? And my dogs love it. They'll eat these raw. They'll eat them raw. And I like to keep my dogs just as healthy as I like to keep myself, you know? So that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the top tray because when I do the chicken, I'm gonna take this out. I don't want my rock crock to catch chicken for things. When I do my chicken, it's gonna end up being on the bottom. I don't want my chicken to drip on vegetables. That's like the cardinal rule in kitchens, to not contaminate your other stuff with chicken. Okay, so I ended up getting these organic chicken breasts from Aldi's for like $6 for 2 of them, okay? These are gonna make a lot of treats. The cool thing is I bought a pound of chicken jerky treats from Menards. It was like $11. Okay. And so I thought, why not make my own? I got a dehydrator. My air fryer dehydrates. This thing dehydrates, reheats, rotisseries, roasts, bakes, and air fries. I've done a lot of different things in it. This is the first time doing dehydrator. I'm sure it'll be fine. So let me just cut up this chicken real quick. Just gonna do one breast for now. I'm gonna end up doing 2 batches of dehydrator. Just do real thin slices. Here comes my land shark to get all the scraps. Oh, honey, you gotta go. She's a counter thief. Dee Dee gets right up on the counter and steals stuff from me. I gotta watch it. I gotta put stuff back away from the edge of the counter or she'll get it. He's bad. But you know what's really cool? These chicken jerky treats are gonna be totally organic, totally free of everything, just chicken. And it isn't very often that you see treats that just have chicken or just have beef. It's always got some weird propylene glycol antifreeze or something in it. It's crazy. Like, why would they feed this to dogs? Okay. Hang on, Dee Dee. I'll give you some in a minute. Okay, so chicken, I guess, will stick to this tray pretty bad. So you might, if you're going to make a lot of jerky, you're going to want to order an extra tray or set of 2 trays for this because it might be hard for them to come clean. Just warning you. I have ordered extra trays already, so I'm not worried about it. And let's see, I am going to spray these with oil just to help with my super kitchen spritzer. I love this thing. Where's that? So let me load up my tray with some chicken. Just doing this. I might have enough room. I think I can fit both breasts on here. We'll see. That one's a little thick. So like some of these slices are kind of thick. So some of these slices are really thick. So if you end up with stuff like that, feed those to your dog first or dehydrate them longer. But pretty simple to make your own treats. I mean, can you imagine, like, some people make their own dog bones and stuff or milk bones, and I'm not really into that. I'd rather just slice up some chicken and dehydrate it. So there we go. Let me just wipe this off. Oil on it. All I do is cook. Okay. So we're going to dehydrate. And I'm going to set it for the highest setting. Actually, let me go back. Cancel. Try again. Dehydrate. I'm going to do 4 hours. That's 4 hours. Go. That's all you got to do. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Now it's time for cannoli ice cream. I'm gonna rinse out my blender here. Come here, let's give you some chicken. Here, honey. I'm gonna give Dee Dee this chicken and get it out of my way. Give myself some room. Here's a baby. Just a few scraps for her. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands real good so I don't cross-contaminate. Rinse out my blender. I already did the heated wash, so I just gotta dump out this water and rinse it out. Yeah, I can smell peanut butter. Okay. Okay, let's make some cannoli ice cream. You're like, what? Cannoli ice cream? Yeah. Have you ever had cannoli filling? Just yummy filling? I have. It's good. It's not too sweet. It's made with ricotta cheese, powdered sugar, cinnamon, vanilla. It's a pretty simple recipe, but when you pair it with chocolate chips and pistachios, it is so good. So I have a special twist on my cannoli recipe, my cannoli cream recipe. I am going to make it with this special sugar, all natural erythritol sweetener. Okay, and this is a sweetener. It's 100% sugar free. It tastes great. It's got a little bit of crystalline quality to it, so I have to put this in the blender first because cannoli cream calls for powdered sugar, but you can make powdered sugar from regular sugar. You just have to blend it, okay? So I'm going to do that. This calls for 3/4 cup dry. Let's see. Do that right? I think I did it like this last time. 1/2 cup and half. Okay. It calls for 3/4 cup sugar. And I'm using this really awesome mixing cup, or measuring cup, which one side, this is for wet, this is for dry. And when you measure dry ingredients, dry goes up like this. So I got it on 3/4 cup. So I'm just going to dump sugar in here, 3/4 cup. Then I'm going to use it for my heavy cream, and I'm going to use a 1/2 cup. And then I will just make an adjustment accordingly. So there's a 1/2 cup. It's pretty cool. So there's that. This needs 3/4 cup though. So I'm going to do 3/4 cup measured from the dry end right here. So when I put my ingredients in, it'll be 3/4 cup dry. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here and I'm just going to pulse it. So this is going to drastically reduce the carbs in my cannoli cream because the recipe calls for 3/4 cup, but you can just substitute 1 for 1, the sugar, and that will significantly reduce the carbs because this stuff, I mean, there's no sugar in it. 1 1/3 cups erythritol equals 1 cup sugar. So what I'm going to do, this is 3/4 cup, so I need a third more. So I'm going to add 1 more 1/4 cup to make it equal 1 cup of sugar. I just did math in my head. And then I'm just going to pulse it real quick. There we go. All right. Just gonna pulse. Okay, so that's all you gotta do, and it's kind of turning into dust. I know that it's working, okay? Woo. So yeah, we have a fine sugar deficit. It's so fine that it's clouding up my kitchen. So now I'm gonna add a half cup of half or a half cup of heavy cream. And for this recipe, so I'm gonna switch over to the wet side and I'm gonna adjust it to a half cup and I'm gonna measure up to this line right here, okay? Half cup. So then, all I gotta do is pulse this until the cream is like it makes a whipped cream out of this, okay? You'll be able to tell. See how we're doing. And take this little window. It's getting close. One more pulse. Okay, so this is gonna be so good. All right, now I'm going to add a pint of ricotta cheese. Add a pint of ricotta cheese. Made an excellent thick cream in there. So, this is awesome. You guys, mind you, if you want any of these appliances, you can get them 60% off this month by hosting a party. And you only need $200 in sales to get 60% off. Right now, I'm doing a shared rewards party, and everybody gets a discount. But if we get up to $1,000, everybody gets an additional 25% off. So, like the quick cooker, the quick cooker's on sale right now already for 25% off. Okay? But if you host a party, you can get that. That was a whole pint of ricotta, 15 ounces, okay? You can get that. And if you host the party, then you'll get the 25% off. And then if you want the quick cooker, then you'll get another 60% off. If you want to buy it through my party, you'll get 25% off, plus another 25% off if we get up to 1,000. But any purchase is going to have a discount because it starts at like 5, then 10, then 20, 15, 20. So as we work our way up, everybody's getting a discount on everything. So there's that. It's really cool. It's a really good bonus this month. So let's do, I just added ricotta, and you can just dump it in there. I'm going to add a capful of vanilla and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Yeah. In my adjustable measuring spoon, this thing adjusts from a 1/4 teaspoon up to a teaspoon, and you can get a set of these, okay? Really awesome. So let's put that back. Put the lid back on this baby. And I'm just gonna do a smoothie function until it gets to where it doesn't want to work. You'll hear it. Okay, ready? Okay. So I just did the smoothie function, and that made it super creamy. What we want to do is get all that graininess out of the ricotta and all the graininess out of the sugar. So we've done that. Okay. Now here's the best part. I am going to add a new gadget to the list. Somebody's going by in a track. My guard dog. My guard dog is on it. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. I think this time next year I'm going to have this giant counter, and I'm going to do all these demonstrations, and I'm going to have a ton of room, and it's going to be amazing. You wait and see. I'm excited. Me and Jeff are we're doing the planning stage right now. I love it. Okay. Let's see. So I want to get this out of here. Get out my tub. This is my ice cream maker. Here's my paddle. Here's my ice cream maker. You keep this in the freezer at the coldest setting so that you're ready anytime to do your ice cream. Pretty awesome, right? All you do is put this paddle on here. Okay, let it sit. I always put the wet ingredients in first. They say to pour it in once the paddle's in, but I don't do that because I'm a rebel. I always do things the way I want. I like to pour the ingredients in first. They're still pretty cold. And oh my God, they taste so good. This is so sweet, and it doesn't even have any carbs in it. Like the only carbs come from the ricotta cheese, which is, I gotta look and see. Okay. So now this is gonna be ready for heated wash again. I'm gonna put them over here. And put my paddle on here. Set that sucker in there. Are you ready? Power. Here. Let me show you what I got. Power. Power, and then time it for 25 minutes. And then it just starts. I hit 30 minutes on accident, but you can see it. It doesn't matter if it goes an extra 5 minutes. So there's that. Okay, now I'm going to show you something super cool, which is my little mini chopper, okay? I am going to add going to add dark chocolate morsels and pistachios to my cannoli ice cream. Where's my dry? So we're going to do a half cup total. So I'm just going to say a 1/4 cup of pistachios and a 1/4 cup of dark chocolate chips. Because what is cannoli without pistachios and chocolate chips? There's no such thing, okay? So I put these in my little chopper. And then I just go. So this is really nice for like onions and everything too, because you can chop onions without frying. But it works really nice for these little ingredients for ice cream too, because you can't put like whole chocolate chips in the ice cream maker, you know? So there we go, just a few swipes. There's my pistachios and dark chocolate chips. And I'm going to put these in the chute. There's a chute on top of this, and I'm just going to add it. Okay? So there's my ice cream, homemade. Low carb. Well, probably a little bit higher carb with the chocolate chips in there, but a 1/4 cup. Let's see how much. A tablespoon of these is 8 carbs, but you minus the fiber, so it's 7 carbs, okay? So for the whole entire thing, compared to regular ice cream, how much are pistachios? A 1/4 cup is 5 carbs. So you got 13 carbs. Like, let's say you got 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips in there, maybe 3. So we got, let's see, 21 plus 5, 26. Plus the ricotta cheese, where's that? Ricotta cheese is 2 grams of carbs, okay, you guys? So if you eat this ice cream, if you eat the whole entire thing, you're going to have 28 carbs total. But we don't usually eat the entire thing. So that's just going to churn and do its thing. Now, when it's done, if it's not hard enough yet, you put it in this awesome little container. This is a pint freezer container. And you let it harden up for like another 45 minutes or so. Okay. I have one right here. I did this one earlier. In fact, I think I'm going to go surprise my mom with this. I did this one earlier. So this is cannoli ice cream that I made earlier. And I took it out of the freezer a few minutes ago. And I'm just going to taste it real quick. Show you what I made. It's getting a little soft because I took it out of the freezer so I could. Oh my God. Yeah. That's what you want to eat for dessert. So it's cannoli ice cream without the shell. And it is killer. Okay. I'm going to put this back in the freezer because it's getting soft. That's that. Now I am going to make a smoothie for you guys. I have this really awesome smoothie attachment. It comes with a straw. Here's my straw. I'll set that over here. It's not right here. Running out of room, of course. Let me move this over. It sure is fun to cook for you guys, but I just don't have enough room. Let's see. Okay. So I got that. I'm going to move my ice cream maker over. And I'm going to put my smoothie attachment together. So check this out. Comes with a cup. Cup's got a lid on it. Looks like it's all measured out. Max fill. So let's see here. First, it looks like you put this guy on here. Just remember, I don't read directions, I wing it sometimes. So this is the attachment that goes like so. And then you stick your blender cup like this attachment. It's like a NutriBullet attachment for your blender. Okay? Stick that on there. All right. So what I'm going to do, my handy dandy card says ice to here, fruits and veggies to here, liquids to here, mix-ins to here. So mix-ins are like your protein powders and stuff. Katie, stop. What are you barking at? I think she's barking at all the attachments going off in here. So let me grab my raspberries and my kale. So it says ice, but I'm just going to do frozen fruit. Need to get back. Hi. I know, I love you so much. You're a good girl. And I got my organic frozen raspberries, of course. I love those. You get them at Meijer's. All these doesn't have just plain raspberries. And raspberries and blackberries are really low carb. Let me add some water to this. And then I'm going to add some pecans to this. Pecans are a superfood, good for your brain. Just going to add a few. Let's see how this goes. This is my first time using this, you guys. But I think it's pretty cool that you can get your own like NutriBullet attachment. I got it. There we go. Smoothie. It's like a NutriBullet. Awesome. Here we go. Does anybody else just use clothespins? So this is chopped organic kale from Aldi's. And you can see that this broke through. When your smoothies, if you have greens in your smoothies and they turn dark green, it's because they're breaking through that cell wall of the plant. So when you see that, that's a good thing. So I got my straw. Yum. Super healthy kale raspberry shake. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed everything. It's just, you know, I'm doing this shared rewards party right now. So, and that's only going on for 2 more days. So if you want to order anything, you got 2 days to do it for this particular party where everybody gets a discount. And if we get to $1,000, you get another 25% off. So it's pretty cool. You're going to want to do it. And other than that, I'll have my link up anyway. But yeah, the shared rewards party is awesome. If you want to host a party, 60% off anything you want. And the quick cooker is already 25% off. So if you want to host, you'll get another 60% off that. So it's awesome. All awesome deals this month. By hosting a party, get 60% off anything. So thanks for being here, you guys. I hope you enjoyed everything, and we'll talk soon, okay?